Father, having some work done on the property. There is no one to take out this trash? It is a bit angry with the feeder Mitch. Hello. Because Mitch is not getting the food from the supermarket himself and giving it to myself himself. He wants somebody to work for him, not me. He wants people from the supermarket to work for Mitch, to give me food like it is a donation. But he knows who I am by same last name, Moser. Yeah. Do you make donations to your family? Are you sorry that somebody in your family is himself or herself? Do you say that to somebody in your family? I'm sorry that you are yourself. And they are like in your car keys, in your house keys. And they share credit with you. I am already due inside of a prison with Mitch just to fight with him about his threatening me about everything in the public that moves. And that's how I'm not due in the prison. I am hungry and I am consuming the food. I need it, I consume it. But I am not due in a prison where there is not shopping of food. So there's no reason to fight over that. I would not fight with somebody over food shopping and distribution and delivery to myself. I would not fight over that. But he is ordering a fight with himself that he is going to consume money that is really appointed to me. He threatened me that he's going to buy kefir with money for myself that I asked for kefir, and he's going to drink it. Kefir is like a yogurt beverage. He's going to buy kefir and drink it and give it to everyone in his house, and they're all going to drink it. Well, does you need to be in a prison mess hall and you don't have price on the food in that scenario? I'm not doing the prison with you. This has been going on for a lifetime, and I don't know why I hold it alive. I do, but where is this going? Because you still need to die out of the leverage it is for you to have illegal alive genitals, and that won't help. If you are offending that you are actually ordering, fighting, mass fighting over food with prices showing, you are in the wrong place. You might be in a prison in a mess hall and order a mass fight in a mess hall. You might put everyone in a mass grave in a prison with no address. But you can't do that in public around the food that has prices showing. That means the food is priced and it's there another way. It's not there for you to fight over it. That's why you can't eat. You're not myself. You can't eat because you are a fight in a prison and you are due to fight to die in a mass grave. And you don't have that in public because there are addresses. You won't die that way. God will not give the body that you are in a death that way. It's not the order. It's completely out of order, and there's no exceptions. That's why when you put the food in your mouth, the food doesn't maybe want to go in there. I need more soup today, and I'm not going to get a delivery today. And for those of you who are ordering things off the internet and you get everything you want whenever they say it will arrive by your credit card being charged and it clears, that is you being very far in the wrong in the mental capacity when you consume the food. You are really quite elated. You don't have the same height. You don't have the same weight. You really don't look the same. In your body that is formed another way, and before you would ever do something like place an order through the internet and receive it delivery. That's just not true that you have a true appearance the same. When you look in the mirror, really not the same from my point of view. You would be, if you had ordered something off the internet, you would be taller, you would weigh more, you could be shorter. If you give it to somebody else, did you order it in your name and give it to somebody else? You could be shorter. What about pet food? If you buy pet food and give it to an animal, you are doing something wrong to your appearance because it is itself an animal cannot do that. It cannot drive a car, park it, go into a superstore and buy a bag of pet food, whatever size, right? It could be small, medium, or large, or extremely large bag of pet food, and bring it to the checkout place, check it out yourself or pay somebody, or somebody will see that you did that, and then you go out into the parking lot and you go to which car, and then you put it in what car, or you have the keys to the car. It might know the car when it sees it, but it doesn't really find the car in the parking lot. And then you could, unless it's the only car, that's funny, you need to have the keys to the store right there, and you need to open it for yourself for the animal. And then if you feed the animal the pet food, it doesn't afford it, it's happy because it doesn't really afford it. It's not doing the question that you are feeding it pet food. Why is there such a thing as pet food? Well, I don't know, but I had an animal in my house named Rocky. He was a 5 pounds weight poodle, very small poodle, and I don't know why he was in my house for watching me grow up. Yeah, from about age 9 until 23. 9 until 23, how many years is that? So if it's 10 to 20, 14 years? The dog was with me for 14 years. Wow, that is extremely expensive. I can't afford it. I'm paying rent here above and beyond what a dog would cost. That means somebody is idling the threatening that I have a dog. I don't have one. And is somebody feeding a dog for Becky? It's Becky's dog and you're taking care of it. I don't want to feed that mind. If you made a dog and you have to take care of it, you need to do that in an animal hospital. You cannot do that in public. That's why God might make it possible that you would waste a lot of his time with an animal, because it's due in an animal hospital. And if you want to be with it in the animal hospital, you can try to stay there with the animal. If not, you are not its owner, so then you have to abandon the animal. What if you've been keeping it for 14 years because you didn't know the order? Yeah, I couldn't get out of it. It's my house. It really is my house. I am in a lot of karma because you did things in my house I would not do because my house is mine. I'm not going to buy a house from God. I'm not selling a house from God to you because I did something wrong to my God. That's not doing alive. If you think that about me, it's not doing alive. It would not be alive. If I did something wrong to my house, I would not be in alive. It's not true. I would do something wrong to my house, and it would be up for grabs for you to teach me about what's wrong with myself. How do you know that with yourself? You don't care about what's wrong with yourself, but you happen to be there. But you talk all sorts of crazy about what's wrong with myself. You think you know what's wrong with myself, and that you are going to make it, that I will understand you that way, and you are going to eat food for that reason. Do you want to tell me why my house is invaded and you are going to eat food for that reason? I would be in prison, and I'm not in prison, I'm in public. Are you trying to teach me some of the reasons I should go to prison? Yes, but I think it's my house. Let's start with that. If I think it's my house, why would I go to prison because of you? Because it's not my house to me, to you. Yes, but that's still you. That's still you being there. I don't have a life another way. You don't have a life another way. You cannot just dismiss yourself with your genitals because you don't want your genitals to die a certain bad way. You don't want to know what's really wrong with you and your genitals. You've told me too much about my genitals. They are dead out of form already, and you still want to talk to me about get off of YouTube. And that I'm going to give up everything I need for myself because it will help me to live around the public strangers who are threatening my physical safety. If you think I don't know that about you. Or if I do, what if you get all up in my face about how you're threatening my physical safety and you're waiting for yourself to go off like a bomb? Who is going to pull your ripcord so you can fall out of an airplane? Let me say it another way. If you fall out of an airplane that's high in the sky, who is going to pull your ripcord so that you have a parachute? Do you have to do that for yourself? Why do I have to worry about you're going to beat me up in public if it's not a prison? Because you can. Well, that already occurred once. It's not supposed to happen again, but you sexually abused myself 900 times. If I took 900 impact beatings in the public, what would that be like? Would I have all my teeth all over the floor? Is that what you want? You want to find my teeth all over the floor? Is that enough for you? What if the whole head comes off and it's rolling down the road? Would you stop the traffic for me? No. So I don't know if God will take care of that for me. Hopefully God will take care of that for me, that you would not stop the traffic for my head rolling around in the middle of the road. That's how much I love my house. So, to the music. Is everybody sedated by the music? I realize that, but you are due in jails and prisons. That music is for me. You make more music is not due to myself. You are in public and you make more music is not due to myself. And you never pay for any of their damages. The people who sing in public, like in publication of music, internet or radio or television, those people, they are not paid for. You cannot enjoy their music because you did not decease yourself out of your genitals about the music. Their genitals are in your ears hearing and you don't afford it. They are not like you that way. They don't have a life like you that way. I am the one who can afford to hear it because I am deceased, and I will decease all of alive because I alive. And there is a very big difference between you and me. Even though you get physically close to myself, you threaten everything that moves, and you also threaten that you're going to put me in an injury and put me in the hospital, and that you are going to bury me alive. It's nothing I haven't heard of before. Ambrosia, it's How Much I Feel. Ambrosia Musical Group, that's an old song. David Muir, you have a penis. Are you like other whoopenises on the internet? David Muir, ABC News, nightly news at 5:30 p.m. on Cox Cable, but he is also on the internet with various saved clips. David Muir, you have a penis, not a dong. He talks like he has a dong genital. You have a penis, David Muir. So are you like other whoopenises on the internet who tell me that I should get off of YouTube and that they have a girlfriend who's just like me? They have a wife who's just like me, but it's somebody else, but it's just like me. Because you don't go to jail and prison, but you don't be quiet. Don't know why. I know you're not in jail and prison because I'm not there. That means I don't need to know if you are affirmatively in a prison. I would not be checking up on you for anyone who wants to know why I say you need to be in jail and prison by yourself. No, I'm not checking up on you. I'm not going to visiting hours to see who's in the prison. I'm not sending pen pal letters to inmates in prison to ask you, how are you? And why are you still alive in a prison? Why didn't you die in there? These Cheez-It grips were selected over that I asked for Cheez-It Snapped. And I'm about to finish the grips. And whoever gave them to me instead of the Snapped, you did not solve that problem that you didn't have what I asked for, or you weren't going to give it to me. Which way is it? Because you didn't have a witness in myself. I was not there. It's ordered off the internet. I was not present in the store for the purchase. Well, whoever gave me these Cheez-Its grips, I have this many left, this packet here, and these two right here. And then I would like to have more because you gave me something I liked. Did you not know if I liked it or not? Oh, well, but you charged money for it. That's technically you making the charge I didn't make, and Mitch didn't make that charge either. No. Well, why do you even want to have a person paying for my food? Because you keep making it tense and tension for last name Moser. Well, you are wrong in the store right there. That's you having made a charge and you charged it to somebody else. And I'm saying yes to the charge. I'm eating it. And I also need more. I need something else. I need that you make more charges and pay the charges yourself. Give me something else that I like. Give me a box of cereal I like. Give me some fruit. Who are you? You know who you are? That's interesting that you know who you are while you're alive. When I'm not alive anymore, I'll know who you are, but it won't matter anymore. Is that what you want? You want it to don't matter anymore to me. Why did you even give me the Cheez-Its grips? I didn't know there was such a thing, and now I've tried them and I like them. Yeah. Well, this is how I say thank you to Smith's Supermarket, Las Vegas, Nevada. Or wherever the food came from, but that's where all the plastic bags are all from. Smith's is what it looks like. But there's a plastic bag that has an image drawing on it. Not drawing like by hand, but it looks like a piece of fruit in the shape of a supermarket cart that you would push through the store and fill it with items. And that doesn't say Smith's on it specifically. It's not really named. Are you not going to pay for that? You're just going to continue to make charges. But do you know why? Because it does involve maliciousness. Well, you're not in heaven, you have genitals. Can you afford to be malicious for something so small? If you're not in heaven, while you're here in your own genitals, that heaven is creating your genitals, and you are a witness that you are doing something malicious about the charges at the supermarket, and you don't alive this stock, but you're threatening to move it around and crush it. You are also threatening looting. Where you cannot make those threats ongoing. You have to be in jail and prison once you announce yourself. Whoever gave me these grips is now due in prison. Well, I'm not going to prison to see if you're in there. That has nothing to do with it. I didn't actually shop the Cheez-It grips myself. You did that. That's you who needs to be in prison. You're you. Do you have a penis? It's your penis. Do you know that you can't really afford that I make fun of you? You tell me to get off of YouTube, and if I was in my house and I had come across something like what you are in the public, and I had to say something in my leverage, you would tell me to get out of my own house, and I can't afford it. No, I can't afford to hear that. I need to get out of my house because you have a penis. You have a penis, and I have to get out of my house. Is there another way to say this? With your penis, I am to get out of my house. Whose penis is it? Whoopeeniss! Whose penis is going to get me out of my house? All the penises. Oh, you have one penis and you speak for everyone with a penis. All of a sudden. I have deceased myself out of the order so that I do not get a penis in my anus. Because I'm not actually waiting there on my hands and knees for you. What did you do to me? I don't know what you did to me, but I am out of the order. So you don't have to be funny. If you have a penis and you want to put it in my anus because you want to interrupt my life and the creation of myself with your creator and yourself, and that's you needing to be in prison with your creator. But who are you? Because you have to announce yourself to your creator so that he can put you in prison. Yes, but you cannot actually execute the threatening here in public. If you do that, he might not wait for you. Were you always threatening you're going to put your penis in my anus, but I'm not on my hands and knees waiting for you? You're in public is illegal, threatening to take my front door keys away. You can just take them. I can't stop you. Do you want to take them away and go make a copy of the key? I can't stop you. You see this key right here? Anyone can reach in and take it. You can knock right on the door. I will open it. You can reach right in and take the keys right there and go copy them as many times as you want. I can't stop you. What would be funny is you have to make the key first and pay for it after. So you see that the key is made first and you pay for it after. Or do you use a key cutter in the Walmart where you pay for the key first and it's cut after you pay for it? Which way are you funny? Whoopeeniss, with a key in his hand and a key in his penis. You don't know where you are. This should be nobody's problem. You belong in Africa. If you illegally live in America, if I don't want to be near you, why is it not up to me? You have a key in your penis. No one can get it out, not even you. And it's your penis. It's your penis. I am none higher than he deceased. You don't believe that you don't have leverage over me? If I'm killing myself, I am killing myself. Who are you? You can do anything you want, even if I don't do it to myself. Yeah, if I don't do it to myself, can you do it anyway? Why don't you cry that you're here and you have illegal genitals? You don't cry about your illegal genitals. Well, nobody's going to cry for you. Nobody's going to cry your head for you over your illegal genitals. That's all you. You have a penis, that's your cry. It's your penis. It is now. Yes, because I'm out of the leverage. I'm not formed anymore. Do you think I'm lying to you? I'm not lying to you. I cried from November 17th, 2001 through March, about 24th, year 2004. And then I rented the cry after that. I didn't have anywhere to go after you did that to me. Nope, I had nowhere to go until it was all the way homeless. And then I snapped on the lever and I killed the whole lever, and I don't have a live anymore. That was an accident. I accidentally died all the way out of everything you ever did to me, ever. And what about since then? What you've done to me since then? I got hit in the face. Somebody hit me right in the face. A number of times. I don't know. It took a while. The time all stopped to me while the attack was going on. I won't forget it. Yes, but I'm already out of the leverage. You did that was just optional. Yeah, I'm already deceased out of the leverage. I even told people that I was deceased out of the leverage. Were you angry that I was deceased? It's possible that she did that to me because she's angry, or it's angry that I'm deceased out of the leverage and I'm still in the formed world for about 3 years since I died out of the leverage. Yep, and I don't actually afford it. No, I need you to be died out of your illegal alive genitals, and it's illegal to be here. It's illegal that you have illegal genitals, and I can't get out. I hold them alive, and you don't know that about me, and you want me to explain my whereabouts to you. But you have illegal genitals. That's not a conundrum. You are due in prisons. You don't know all the points. I can see you don't know all the points that you are due in prisons, so you can die with your God instead of you trying to be in union with your God with something you eat that's not yours, and it's just time for you while it's there. If you happen to be around the food, you have some time with God to eat it. But why? Because you won't die that way. You could drink a bottle of Drano and you won't die that way. I need to scrape that off. I will use this. I scraped off this much. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, I can't tip it anymore. It will come out. I'm not cleaning up the floor for you. I'll eat the soup for you, but I won't clean up the floor for you. And there's nobody here to clean it up. That means if I clean it up, I won't clean it up for you. I'll just do that for myself. Okay, it is thick. But maybe it needs more water. A little. I don't know. How does it look now? Very hot, right? Okay, I can lift it this way. I can't always do this because if there's too much soup in there, it's too heavy. Okay, I need both of these bottles of water. That is not an excellent way to carry it, but I'll carry it. If God made a penis on you, it's no to you by God creating your penis, and it's no from me as well. Yeah. You want me to make it? Yes. Do you want to make it? Yes. Do you want me to make it? Yes to you, because I will die out of your penis, and then you'll be stuck with that you are just here enjoying yourself, but you don't have leverage on your what would be ahead of you. Oh, hopefully that is enough. I took off my glasses. I removed my glasses, and I don't see exactly. I think that's maybe, it's still thick. That's enough. Yeah. I'll stir it some more because it's hot. And room temperature water. So, when you make threatening that is due inside of a prison with deceased address, and you make that threatening in public, do you get angry and then you calm down because you are in public and you are not going to hurt somebody as much as you said you would? Because you are not in a prison with deceased address, but you don't stop making the threatening that you are doing that all alone with yourself, and it's just for yourself, by yourself. That's you need to be in a prison immediately, and you don't know how to put yourself in because you have prejudice on you that you've done that before, and you've done that before, and you've done that before, and so on. If you want to make a personality out of it, you could have a penis. But if you have a penis and you continue to do that, you will lose your leverage that you ever were in a penis. It's your penis until it's not. If you hear me say it's your penis, that is really too late. It maybe was your penis at one point. But if you are making the threatening in public that you are supposed to make in the prison with deceased address about subject yourself needs to die out of the prison in threatening. If you do that in public and you try to make money and control what you can buy with purchase power, if you want purchase power out of what you could do if you were in a prison, what you're capable of in a prison, and you want to do that in public, you are going to lose your genitals. Whatever got you formed, you are even hauling off. If you are a lower entity than what formed you, you are hauling up. A higher entity, you are hauling it off but you think it's me to myself. You do it right to myself, and you think I'm going to suck it and fuck it for you. And you are all this time hauling off the entities that are over yourself. And they're not me. You are hauling them away from that they ever formed you because you were angry that you were formed. For example, Jesus. Other example, Joel. Last name Cohen. People with the last name Cohen in the Dong worlds. You're hauling them off. And all the while, you're up in my face telling me what you think is wrong with me. And that's your eyeballs being in the wrong place. Your eyeballs are do-all swears. Eyeballs, basketballs, tennis balls, volleyballs. Your eyeballs are do-all swears. And your derogatory genitals are due far from all the females.